Hello everyone, my name is Blue Drake and I am the founder of Operation Harsh Doorstop, and today I want to talk about one of the major features that is coming in the next update for Operation Harsh Doorstop, probably coming in the next couple of weeks, which is vehicles. These are vehicles that not only will you be able to drive and use to build bases among other things, but vehicles are now also available to mod creators. So mod creators can now create any type of vehicle for any category, for any faction on any map. This is going to be a big expansion for Operation Harsh Doorstop, and I'm very excited to see what you all create. All of the vehicles have full interiors and multiple seated positions. And in addition to that, for specific types of vehicles, like transport vehicles that have open seating, you can even fire from outside of the vehicle. There are going to be a number of vehicle types that are going to be available in this update, most of which are going to be unarmed, but as time goes on, we are going to be adding in additional types of vehicles, including armored vehicles and possibly even aircraft that you will be able to fly, and also mod creators will be able to create their own versions of all of these. Now, in order to utilize a vehicle, you can go up to any vehicle and press the Use key. Once you are inside a driver position, you can press the E key to turn on the engine. And from here, it's very similar to controlling any other kind of vehicle. Now currently, there are some placeholder features that are missing, such as having hand animations for the steering wheel and a number of small UI elements that will be added over time in additional hotfixes or future updates. But currently, we feel that the base vehicle system is completed, and we're excited to start playtesting this with the community. Certain types of vehicles, such as these logistical vehicles, can be used in order to build structures. And I have a couple of fellow playtesters here to help me demonstrate this system. All right, guys, come on out. I need you. These logistical vehicles can be used by the squad leader to deploy forward bases, and the logistical system is a little bit simple right now, but as time goes on, we will be adding more functionality and more base emplacements that will expand the variety of structures that you can build. Once you have brought your logistics truck to the desired location, you can use your construction tool to place down different emplacements as long as you have the required supplies and number of squad members nearby. You can place down a forward outpost. Go ahead and build that, gentlemen. And once a forward outpost has been constructed, you can place other emplacements such as ammunition, sandbags, hex barriers, and even small towers. As our game continues to receive updates, we'll be expanding the number of things that you can build, including having weapon emplacements such as heavy machine guns, bunkers, tow launchers, and significantly more. However, since Operation Harsh Doorstop isn't just a modern warfare game, but encompasses multiple different theaters of war and different types of conflicts, there are not just vehicles for one faction, but all different types of factions, and some factions even have their own unique vehicles, like these motorcycles. Get on the motorcycle! Awesome, that's enough. Come back. These different factions and different logistical vehicles for different theaters of war also have their own constructible emplacement variants. So, depending on the war that you are fighting, you will actually have a bunch of different constructibles that look and sometimes even function slightly differently. And this is something that, as time goes on, will likely only be exacerbated as we add in different types of weapons, different types of emplacements for each faction. There's a lot of variety that we can achieve here, and we're looking forward to adding things like fixed anti-tank weapons, bunkers, machine gun nests, and all sorts of other things such as artillery, mortar emplacements, and beyond that each faction will be able to build that is specific to their theater of war. Vehicles are going to be extremely important for this version of Operation Harsh Doorstop, as many of our new maps are massive in scale. All maps that feature vehicles now are multiple kilometers in size, and players must construct forward outposts on the battlefield in order to spawn on the front lines. We will still have a skirmish mode that's much smaller and has only light vehicles, but for all of our large-scale advanced and secure maps, this is now going to be the default setting. And while this update is going to focus primarily on unarmed transport and logistical vehicles, we have updated all main bases in every map to support things like helicopters, armored vehicles, or other types of aircraft, so that mod creators can create all of these different types of vehicles for their own maps or for official maps, in addition to our own development team planning to add these things in future updates. So you should definitely be looking forward to all of our playtests for some of the upcoming armored vehicles and other types of gameplay such as helicopters, which is going to be coming in the near future. Additionally, for anyone who just wants to try out all of the different vehicles without having to join a server, the Training Grounds map has now been updated to feature every single vehicle and spawn points for every single vehicle type for any faction that you load into the map. This is going to create a very easy way for anyone to test out all of the different types of vehicles that are available, either officially or from mod creators, for any faction in the game. This will allow you to test out helicopters, armored vehicles, jets, and anything else that is ever added in the future, and give you a place to test out all of their different functionality. And as we continue to add all of those different things, we will also continue to be expanding the Training Grounds map with more functionality to facilitate that testing. We hope that you all appreciate the substantial amount of hard work that a lot of different people have put into this game, who all believe in creating a completely free tactical shooter similar to Project Reality, Squad, Hell Let Loose, that will be available forever for anyone who enjoys this genre. We are getting extremely close to what we think is the 1.0 version of this game, as once we release this update, we will have almost 90 to 95% of the features that other games like Squad and Hell Let Loose have. And I would say it is only about 12 months or so beyond this point where we will have 100% of all of the features that fully priced games like Squad and Hell Let Loose have. And from this point, it is still not the end, because we can continue adding more content, vehicles, weapons, maps for as long as we want to, in addition to some other features that we have planned that we haven't seen any games add in to their own games. So we're very much looking forward to releasing more details about that as those things come along. But I wanted to take this opportunity and say thank you to all of you who have believed in this project and have believed in helping us to create a completely free tactical shooter for everyone to enjoy. No matter what happens in the world, no matter what happens from this point on, this game will be available for free forever. And I think it really represents what the tactical community can do when they come together. I look forward to playing this update with all of you, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon on the battlefield.